Great sisters, this is the continuation of our previous part where I spoke about the behaviors that help animals to survive. So in this part, you will see the behavior of the animals which will make them to reproduce, which will help them to reproduce. So this is the last part which we have done in our last video, and we'll start with what behavior helps animal to reproduce. So you know that to reproduce, especially in animals, they are reproducing sexually. They need both parents, the male parent and the female, to reproduce. So how do they find their mates? The question is, how do they find their mates? So many bright colors and complex calls of animals with colors, with the complex, they call the other animals and they used to find. Is it only bright colors and complex calls? No, they use a variety of behaviors to attract females, such as building eye-catching nets or bringing gifts of food. Oh, this is so. I don't think so. You know about this, like how we are actually like humans, how they attract each other by bringing them gifts. So similarly, even animals, they use that males, they use a variety of behaviors to attract females, such as building eye-catching nests. They build beautiful nests for them, and they bring gifts for like food. So, and the females, the participation in the courtship. This is called actually a courtship behavior. Like we had the innate behavior and we had learned behavior. So the courtship is to attract a mate. So courtship behavior is to, for example, male and female sandhill crane dance together and run. They dance together and they run. They jump and flap their wings. And here next, so what did we study? We studied about the bright colors, and we studied how do they build their nets and they bring gifts of food, and how they dance together. They run, they jump, and yes, so some females participate in courtship behaviors. Example, male and female dance together, they run, they jump, and flap their wings. And parents help their young survive in many ways. Before this, how do they parent? How is parenting helping them to survive? Like example, we can say the whales learn to hunt by watching adults, the young killer whales. And then again, the mother killdeer birds pretend their wings are broken to lure the predators from the nest. Parents may help their young for a short time or quite a while. Some of the parents, they help them maybe only for 2 to 3 months and to let them fly or to help them how to find their food. But some of them, they really take longer time. It takes time for them to teach their kids, to teach their younger ones. Like example, I can give you that some animals, they parent only long enough to lay eggs in a protected place. And mother chimpanzees parent their daughters. How do they do? They parent their daughters for many years. They help their daughters to learn how to survive. But not all animals exhibit parenting behaviors. It's not important that all of them, they know how to teach their daughters or their younger ones. Okay, so now let us just watch a small video to know more about how the courtship, I told you again the word, this one, courtship behavior means how do they attract their mates and how do they find their mates? By singing, by dancing, by changing their color and complex calls. So I will just play a video here so that you can see.
aggression, courtship, and social behavior. All animals are born with the desire to protect their young and their property. And if a predator or other animal threatens their possessions or makes them feel as if they will be attacked, they respond with aggression. Aggression is a forceful behavior, such as fighting, used by an animal to control or dominate another animal in order to protect their young, defend territory, or get food. Animals need this type of behavior in order to survive in their world. They must somehow find food and defend themselves. Aggressive behavior is most prominent between a predator and its prey. If the predator either wants to eat the adult or the young animal, the adult will behave aggressively to ensure that neither themselves or their child become the predator's dinner. To protect oneself and one's young is a necessary step in order to survive in the animal kingdom. Another important animal behavior is to locate and mate with a member of the same species so that the species can continue to flourish. This is known as courtship behavior. Courtship behavior is behavior that allows males and females of the same species to recognize each other and prepare to mate. Animals use a variety of sounds or movements to signal potential mates. Frogs and whales are known to make mating calls. Male peacocks spread their colorful plumage, while some giraffes perform a ritual dance. Courtship behavior is consistent among the male and female members of the same species, so that they are able to recognize each other and only mate with others of their kind. Any behavior that involves contact between members of the same species, including courtship behavior, is known as social behavior.